Hi, Gemini. This reading is for Gemini for the month of July, specifically regarding you and another person. Not necessarily commitment or marriage, but, you know, an emotional bond, friends with benefits, whatever, that one particular person that gets on your last nerve, you know. So, you know, thank you for all of the views and the comments. You were my second most watched video last month. I appreciate all the comments. So, if this doesn't resonate, check your moon and your rising, and we'll just get started. So I've shuffled and laid the cards out. I haven't looked at them yet. So, you are the King of Swords reversed. This is also the Gemini card. This king is represented by Gemini. He is harsh, reversed. So you're pissed. The other person, the Ace of Wands. This could be a sexual relationship, maybe. The energy between the two of you. The Five of Cups. This is the Mystic Dreamers deck, by the way. Had it forever, I love it. The recent past, these both fell out together. The Eight of Wands reversed with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. No wonder you're pissed. The Challenge here, the Page of Pentacles reversed. And the possible outcome, the Chariot reversed. Lots of reversals. I had a couple of comments about the use of reversals and suggesting that perhaps I try a different way of reading, but this is the way I read. The cards are reversed sometimes, depending on how I pick them up after a reading and then put them back into the deck and reshuffle. I respect the fall and read them as they come out. That's just how I do it. So, anyway, you, the King of Swords reversed, pissed off, angry, frustrated, you know, maybe verbally lashing out. Geminis can be pretty sharp-tongued. But the thing with that is the things we say in anger, generally, we don't mean it. Or sometimes the truth hurts. You know, maybe this is pent-up frustration coming out at this other person, like, you know what, I am just so sick of your shit, and blah, 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 and you just let loose on them. Maybe. You had a horrible argument that separated the two of you. I mean, you've got the Five of Cups here as the energy. This other person is the Ace of Wands. So, as I said, it could have been a sexual relationship, you know, a friends with benefits type thing. Or, you know, this person keeps trying to stoke the fire, so to speak. They keep trying to... they just keep trying to invade your space, I feel. It's like maybe you want to let this go, and this other person won't, and you're just like sick of it. This is the Five of Cups, you know. There's 3 empty cups and 2 full ones. She's looking back, but where is she looking? She's not looking at the full cups. She's kind of looking straight, or more towards the loss, and not what's still there. So, you know, you could be very angry and like going over reliving things and being mad about them, but really, what does that do? I used to do that, but it doesn't serve a purpose. All it does is make you more mad and frustrated and stressed out. Because you can't change anything. All you're doing is replaying it over and over in your head. I mean, I'm the queen of overthinking. I know how Geminis are. We are torture to ourselves, really. But the energy here, you know, this is sadness. although there's like anger and, you know, maybe physical attraction or something like that, there's still a loss here. You know, this could have been a person that was a fixture in your life for a while, and now it's hard to move on without them. But, you know, we have to cross this water to get to that castle, right? So sometimes it's necessary to just to let these things go. But so the recent past with the 8 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Pentacles, this is just going nowhere. Going nowhere. It's miscommunication. It's, you know, maybe this, you or this other person, could be either. You know, maybe the other person was making you feel ignored and shut out. Maybe they just weren't taking any initiative to keep this relationship on track, or they weren't putting in any effort, making you feel like, you know, well, what the fuck? Why am I still trying? You know, I kind of feel like you've reached that point, even though he's a asshole. You've kind of reached the point of no return here. It's like, you can't keep doing this anymore. But I feel that either you or this other person's inaction of doing something has caused you to retreat and just kind of give up. You know, maybe you feel like you had to beg for their attention, beg for communication, because this card is often communication. So, you know, maybe you just constantly had to beg them for stuff, and you're just sick of it. You're over it. This is the challenge. It's not going anywhere. The challenge is getting this off the ground and get it moving again. So that's why I kind of said the point of no return, you know. This isn't same page. Are you not on the same page? Not because this is a page, but on the same page of life. You know, different directions, I feel. And, you know, this is different directions. Look at the horses. They're looking in different directions. It's dark. You know, it's cloudy or hazy or whatever, foggy. But the birds are there to lead her. However, this card is reversed. So it could be feeling foggy or hazy about your way forward. It could be, it could also be anger, a lot of anger. It could be confusion about what to do and how to go about it. I feel like you just kind of need to chill for a while. What did I just say? Chill for a while. I just laid that down on top of the King of Swords. Step back. Get out of your head. Chill out. The cards never lie. See? Take some time. Step back. This is a period of inaction. The 7 of Pentacles. You are waiting. You're sitting back. It's a time of gathering your resources. You need to I feel like you need to change your outlook. You need to stop holding on to the negative of this. Yes, I totally get it. We are all hurt at times and we feel anger, but the goal is to not let that anger overtake you. You know, feel it and let it go, because holding on to it isn't going to change the situation. It's not going to change it. So, the other person, they are sad. This is a Pisces card. The other person could be a Pisces or another water sign. But But they are. They're feeling sad. Maybe they're feeling regretful. Maybe they're feeling depressed. Maybe they're denying their feelings altogether and going out and fucking other people. I mean, it could be. You know, maybe they're ignoring their hurt and trying to make themselves feel better with sex. The Ace of Wands is a very sexual card. In traditional Rider-Waite, it literally looks like, you know, a phallic symbol, really. So, this to me is telling me that I think they're, I want to say ignoring. If you look at this card, so, she's sitting there in front of this huge rock that was just split with this ace. Okay, but she's just sitting there. She's just chilling. Even though aces are potential and wands are about movement, she's not moving here. She's sitting back, and she's not going around this rock to get to this castle. She's hanging out. So, I feel like this person is hanging out in their feelings. I know that's a weird message to get from these two. But what I mean is they're kind of wallowing right now. And, you know, quite honestly, maybe they're wallowing at the loss of the sex. Just saying. One scenario. Ooh, okay. The Empress, Mother Nature, the Divine. She nurtures all living things. She is love embodied. She's ruled by Venus. With the Five of Cups, is your current energy rebuilding, I just heard. You're trying to rebuild from the loss, I feel. Or, you know, the other person could be too, but I don't feel that they're quite there yet. I feel like I don't know if you've already gone through the emotional part and now you're just angry about the whole thing. If not, this could be an energy awaiting you, picking up the pieces and rebuilding your life, taking care of yourself and loving yourself. This Empress is beautiful. Look at her. I love this card. I love this deck. Did I say this is the Mystic Dreamers deck? I'm not sure if I said that. Anyway, so these two as your current energy to me is, like I said, trying to gain your confidence again, gain your independence again, just to take care of you. Just take care of you. So those other two fell out. The challenge, getting anything moving. Now the Page in the Night could indicate a literal person, but as your challenge, this is both saying to me, you know, the one thing that stands out is this Knight of Wands. He comes and he goes, and he comes and he goes. In many decks, he's on a horse, and he's literally on fire. This one, his horse is in the background. And he's like, I want to say thankful, giving thanks for something. Maybe his strength, you know, his ego. But as I said, this guy comes in and out and in and out. So a challenge, maybe, is that this person is going to come back and you have to say no. I'm not going down that road again. I'm not going down that road. I don't want to do this anymore. So this could be your challenge. I mean, as sure as he comes, he will leave. This knight does not commit. So even if they came back, you'd probably be faced with the same shit. Page of Wands reversed with the Chariot reversed is your possible outcome. Again, Page of Wands reversed. It can be fear. Both of these cards can be fear. It could be weakness, you know, like if they come back, are you going to be able to say no and push them away and reject them so you can become this? This is a message to me in this spread. You need to let this go so you can do this. The Page of Wands reversed. Doesn't want to do anything. Doesn't want to go anywhere. Is lazy, you know, is doubtful, immature. And with the Chariot reversed, you know, honestly, it could be, I'm just saying one other scenario, this could be a bad choice. If they come back, you could make a bad choice, make a poor choice, and let them back. So, basically, what I'm getting here is, it is time to move on and be this Empress. You know, there's a sadness and a joy. They're kind of conflicting energies. There's always a positive. There's still two upright cups to build, to rebuild from, you know. Find that love within yourself and stop giving to somebody who doesn't want it or doesn't appreciate it, you know. But I think deep down this person appreciates it. And they truly do miss you. So, let's see what we've got. So we've got Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces. The Empress is ruled by Venus. You got fire energy, you got Sag, Taurus, Sag, and Cancer. So you could be dealing with any one of those signs. You've kind of got a mishmash here of all the elements, except swords. So you don't have any, except for the king. So there's not a lot of communication here, I feel. And if there is, it's harsh. So, kind of freaking myself out here. I don't know why I was just led to throw down another card. But the Two of Swords. Decisions. Don't make this decision blindly. You know, communicate what you want. Don't leave that blindfold on and make that poor decision. Sorry, wrong one. That poor decision. Because the Chariot can be about several things. It can be about choices, direction, you know, working towards a goal, feeling appreciated, things like that. But I don't pick that up much in this card. I almost always see it as choices and confusion. She's got that blindfold on. Okay? She's not seeing clearly enough to make that decision. And, you know, one sword is just out of reach if you look closely. She can reach one just fine, but the other one is behind her. So, you know, you actually have some time to think. Instead of just going and grabbing that sword, you have time to think about if you really even want it. That's what I would suggest. If this person comes back, think long and hard about if you really want it again. Because I don't feel that anything is going to change. I just feel like they miss having you around, and you feel taken for granted. So, that's about what I'm getting. Thanks again for all of the likes and the views and the comments. I do really appreciate it. So, I will see you guys soon. If I can, I'll try to get in a bi-weekly reading. It's hard for me though. I have no time to breathe at my job. So, and by the time I get home, I have so much shit to catch up on. But anyway, I'm going to try to be a little more active, see what happens. So thanks for watching. Good luck. Be her. Be her. Be comfortable and content being yourself. And know that you're worth it. You are worth it to the right person. See you later.